Welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. Now today I'm going to talk about jerk chicken and sunshine.
I don't want you to jerk chicken and a sunshine. How you are run from the clash? You think look at interview where you do? You think say get none? Me not done yet. Me have a next question for you. Since you come and talk about Adidja Palmer, the world boss, right? Why you not talk about the fact say the X6 killer, Patrick Powell? Why you not talk about when kill the youth, Kajal Mays and Getty? Why you not talk about that? And of course, basic logic tell us if Patrick Powell can kill somebody and get away, that means a cartel should also be able to kill somebody and get away. That's basic logic.
Oh, that case. Thank you for bringing it back, Simple Simon. I don't know how I've never covered this before. So, thank you. Obviously, since the cartel appeal already come out, people have been bringing this one back up. Before I go into the Patrick Powell case, let me just say this. The level of reasoning from so-called adults in the Jamaican society is astonishing. Let me explain something to you. Because I understand, we've seen the numbers. We've seen the numbers when it comes on to how Jamaican men and women perform when it comes on to academics. So I understand. So I'm not going to put too much pressure on people. But let me explain something to some of you. If Tom, Mikey, and Tony go commit the same crime, for example, the three of them rob a man and car. If Tom Getway, if Tom bust Fiend case, that does not mean that Mikey and Tony should automatically be found not guilty. Whatever reason why Tom bust the case does not grant the other two clemency. It does not mean, say, if one man get away from something, everybody else should. By that logic, we need to open up the gates of Horizon, and we need to open up the gates of GP. Now I know this is difficult for some of you, right? Especially, as I said, Cartel's most loyal fans, who the man himself referred to as nothing more than sheep. And let me play the clip again. And while I'm playing the clip, hit that dislike button.
Why did you say a cake soup then? Yes, a cake soup just for the fun night.
Yeah, because I know people are going to buy into it. Remember, you know, people are like sheep, you know, and I am the shepherd. They're easy for the lead.
And like any flock of sheep, they are lost without their shepherd. They are lost without their shepherd to the point where they would resort to mental gymnastics to try and justify and find any possible way to bring them shepherd back. And the Patrick Powell X6 case is one of them, because as I said, some people, in their mind, if one man do something and get away with it, then the next man who do that same thing should also get away with it. And as I said, using that logic, why even bother having a justice system? Enough man bust case on a daily basis with a uptown, get a youth bust case every day, bad man bust case every single day. Look how much case Teshamila bust for them catch him. How about we say, well, since them man a bust case, then let go everybody. Isn't that your logic, sheep? Now, Patrick Powell, I cannot believe in 2020 there are Jamaicans running around still saying Patrick Powell killed Kajal Mays. This is astonishing to me. Let me put this out there right now from the start. Patrick Powell did not kill Kajal Mays. Let me repeat. Patrick Powell, this brother you see on your screen, to the left, did not kill the young man you see on the right of your screen. He did not. Patrick Powell, in association with some of the crooks in the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the media, pulled off the greatest criminal magic trick ever pulled on the Jamaican people. Let me repeat again. Patrick Powell, in association with corrupt members of the JCF, right, and the media, pulled off the greatest magic trick, criminal magic trick, Jamaica has ever seen. See, the story was perfect. It was a Hollywood story. When you watch Hollywood movies, the villain is often somebody who is well off, drives a nice car, is pretty wealthy. You know, let's be realistic, people enjoy hating the rich guy. That is a fact. Nothing like a rich villain. It gets people's blood boiling. Now, when the story first came out, it was said that a fender bender led to Patrick Powell jumping out of his car, wetting up the taxi, and Kajil Mays ended up losing his life. The moment I heard that story, even before I found out what really happened, I thought that was ridiculous. I said this story is missing a whole heap of parts, but not the Jamaican public. It was simply the perfect story. What? Man a drive X6 and taxi man run up the night, and because he run up the night, precious X6 him jump out and start wake up and kill the poor innocent youth. People couldn't resist. The story was too exciting. They were salivating at the story even though it was ridiculous from the start. People. Patrick Powell could not have killed Kajil Mays because Patrick Powell was not in that X6 on that fateful day. Everybody been know. People who want to know already find out, and the police know, the media know. So it was Patrick Powell's son who killed Kajil Mays. It was Powell's crooked ass son who killed the youth. The police knew this from day one. Members of the media knew this from day one. So why did they keep pushing the narrative? Easy. One, as I said, it got the people excited. You see, even artists write song about it. The same artists who just the week before the last thing sang and tell us that if a boy this I do nothing to you when you like him, must just wet him up in his face 5 times. Was suddenly traumatized that the thing that they speak about and talk about happened in real life. See, the police know right away, say, Patrick Powell could not have pulled it off. He wasn't even there. They knew this. But you see, by the time Patrick Powell flying back into the country, link up with him police friend them. Don't worry yourself, Patrick, we're gonna start you up, man. Must have Jamaica this now. People believe anything, you know. Right? We don't give them a story already, man. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put all of this on you. It's flying back in our country, man. We're gonna put all of this on you. Patrick Powell gladly took the heat because he knew there was no way on planet Earth he could have got a prison feed. He knew there was no way he could be found guilty. There's no court in the United States, in England, in Canada, we could have found Patrick Powell guilty for that. So all I want to know because of Jamaica and the justice system weak in Jamaica, the US government could not have found Patrick Powell guilty in that case. How? Unless he had some kind of teleporting device to put himself to a place at the same time. See, the police fed the people that story so that the real killer could get away. A Patrick Powell youth killed Kajil Mays. And the real story was much bigger than just a fender bender. But I'm not even going to go into how it even led to that. Because the focus right here is again destroying the myth that Patrick Powell killed Kajil Mays. Now, Patrick Powell, what he is somebody who aided and abetted a criminal. Right? So the real charges that should have been dropped on Patrick Powell head were never given to him. They tried to charge him for the murder knowing that couldn't stick. See, the reason why Patrick Powell was so adamant that the police get the machine, that's his license machine, is because it was the one that was used against his son, against Kajil Mays, but not by him. A female weapon do it, but he wasn't the one who pulled the trigger. Again, he also had him thieving friend him up at FLA. Right? We all know about FLA, one of the most corrupt organizations in Jamaica. Right? Deal with them for deal with them, sort with them for sort out. See, the real crime was being played out in the background, but the Jamaican public was too busy caught up in sensationalism and getting excited that somebody who drive a X6 shoot a youth because of fender bender. Too busy being emotional. When the real story was right in front of people's eyes, and they didn't even look. It started off from the fact that Patrick Powell didn't even if he fly back in Jamaica. that never even trigger any alarm bells in the people's mind. People say, oh well, maybe after him do it in run away. No, the actual youth who do it did run away. The man who never do it fly in to take the charge for that youth. The police knew this. The police encouraged the taxi man. Now let's talk about the taxi man. Remember what Jamaican people did with him? When he came out and said, you know what, I didn't see who actually pulled the trigger. Or he said he didn't see Patrick Powell pull the trigger. The Jamaican public still want him to believe the Hollywood story. Said, well, then buy out the taxi man. Because the taxi man did I say him see him and now he must say him not see him. Let me tell you what happened right there with the taxi man. The police were encouraging the taxi man to say it's Patrick Powell. Listen to the interviews. Go back and listen to the reader. I don't know if it's still online. But the taxi man was saying the police them are pressuring him to say a Patrick Powell. And people were saying, oh, so the police are telling him, right, so the police are trying to get him to do the right thing, but Patrick Powell then go buy him out and make him switch him out and sign a Patrick Powell. No! People, you had it all wrong. The police were telling him to say it's Patrick Powell because the police know say it's not Patrick Powell, and by Patrick Powell going to trial, the case cannot get solved. It played out right before your eyes. The greatest criminal magic trick ever pulled on the Jamaican people. Public at least. We know things are going on behind the scenes that people don't know about and they make the news. But that's about to make news. That is why the taxi man switch him out, and the DPP said the taxi man switch him out. He did. Because originally the police then pressured him to say a Patrick Powell. And he then came back and went to court and said, listen, me never see Patrick Powell. People say the first time the taxi man not tell the truth and then he get buyout and lie in a court. No. The first time he was lying. The second time he was being honest. He did not see Patrick Powell in that X6. Because Patrick Powell was not in that X6. The police helped Patrick Powell bust the case by putting the blame on Patrick Powell. We are talking about a high level Hollywood-esque level of tricking a nation. So when people are saying, oh, the taxi man is wicked because I say it's not Patrick Powell, that's actually when the taxi man was being honest. He was coached and coerced to say a Patrick Powell by the police at the start. People were thinking the police was doing everything they can to help Powell get sink when they were actually doing everything they can to help Patrick Powell bust the case. One of the greatest, in my opinion, the greatest criminal magic trick ever pulled on a nation. And I sat back and I watched Jamaica get emotional and in them feelings and say, oh, them can't believe. I mean, don't get it twisted. Patrick Powell, for what he did, the man is a lowlife. But let's call it what the reality of the situation come down to. The man take the charge for him youth and played the Jamaican people, got them in their feelings and bust the case. He ended up doing a little 9 months thing for the weapon. That's it. And furthermore, Jamaican people support criminals every day. Downtown, middle class, uptown, supporting, hiding, hidden and abetting criminals. That is the Jamaican way of life. It's not unique to Patrick Powell. Just like a kerosene oil or whoever. This is what Jamaicans do. What are you talking about? What, this is new? No. People hide and cover over criminals every single day. It's the normal way of life in Jamaica. What we're gonna act like Jamaica is known for it's a matter of fact, Jamaica is a place where when people sell out them family who are criminals, sorry, not even use the word sell out. When people hand over and give in them family members who are criminals, we have to clap. We have to clap because we're surprised. We're like, really? You give up your gunman, brother? Wow, we don't see this happen often. It doesn't happen often. So there you go. You can bury that argument. Oh, Patrick Powell killed the youth over one X6 and get it, so Carter should be free. Well, now you know. He didn't kill him. And even if he did kill him, that wouldn't mean say Cartel must film case. Ah boy. I'm telling you, 2020 people, I'm charged. So all the people who so far a lot of new people have come to the channel. You know, videos have been blowing up lately, so I'm getting a lot of new people. And you know, they might listen to one video them like, and then them listen to a second video and they hear something them don't like, and they immediately try to pull off what they do to other YouTubers by saying things like, yo, man, they said this and become money unsubscribe and go watch so and so. But yeah, wait, man. You must be new around here. I was making videos a day when I had 10 subscribers and no Patreon squad. Let me repeat that. I was making a video a day when I had 10 subscribers and no Patreon squad. If you think you can hold me hostage, right, with subscribing and views, brother, you're on the wrong channel. Patreon squad, loyal as ever. Me subscribe to them. Even the one them who we have disagreements back and forth, loyal as ever. That's only about 15,000-20,000 people. Even though I have 50,000 subscribers, only about 15,000-20,000 people are supporters. Enough people come over here for all different kind of reasons. Don't confuse numbers with supporters. Enough of my subscribers them can't stand me. Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Please like, comment, and share the video. Bless.